Take a deep breath. Have you ever noticed how your heart forgets to breathe? Not the lungs. The heart. That tightness behind your ribs when worry becomes your second language. That flutter when sleep won't come, even though your body begs for it. That restless hum beneath your skin that makes stillness feel impossible. What if I told you there's a plant that doesn't fight these feelings, but gently reminds your nervous system how to soften? Lemon balm. Melissa officinalis. The bee's leaf. The heart's balm. For over 2,000 years, healers have reached for this humble green ally when the mind races and the heart forgets its natural rhythm. Not as a hammer to force calm, but as a whisper that says, it's safe to let go now. In the next 15 minutes, you'll discover how lemon balm gently supports deep relaxation, eases nervous tension, and invites your heart to remember the sigh it's been holding for too long. No rush. No urgency. Just you, this moment, and a plant that's been waiting centuries to meet you here. Before we begin, I invite you to do something small but sacred. Take one breath that's deeper than the last 10 you've taken today. In through the nose. Hold for 3. And out through the mouth like you're releasing something you didn't know you were carrying. Good. Now let's walk together into the quiet green world of lemon balm, where science meets story, where ancient wisdom shakes hands with modern research, and where your nervous system finally gets permission to rest. Long before laboratories, people listened. They watched bees swarm to certain leaves at dusk. They noticed which plants grew near sacred wells. They paid attention to what the body whispered after drinking certain teas under certain moons. And few plants whispered as softly, as persistently, as lemon balm. The Greeks called it Melissa, their word for honeybee, because bees, those ancient messengers between earth and sky, couldn't resist its nectar. Mediterranean monasteries planted it in their healing gardens, believing it carried the vibration of joy itself. Paracelsus, the Renaissance physician alchemist, called it the elixir of life. He prescribed it for melancholy, for hearts that had forgotten how to lighten. Persian physician Avicenna wrote that it mocketh the heart merry, and driveth away all troublesome cares. In European folk tradition, lemon balm was sewn into pillows for anxious children, placed in doorways to invite peaceful spirits, steeped in wine for those whose minds wouldn't stop spinning. Native healers in the Americas, after encountering this immigrant plant, recognized its medicine immediately. They understood this wasn't just about chemistry. This was about resonance. Lemon balm doesn't shout. It hums. It doesn't demand your attention. It waits until you're ready to notice that your shoulders have dropped 2 inches. That your jaw isn't clenched anymore. That somewhere between the first sip and the third, your heart remembered how to sigh. The ancients saw lemon balm as a guardian of thresholds, the space between waking and dreaming, between anxiety and ease, between holding on and letting go. And here's the beautiful part. Modern science is finally catching up to what grandmothers have always known. Let's talk about what happens in your brain when lemon balm enters your system. The primary active compounds, rosmarinic acid, caffeic acid, and volatile oils, work on your GABA receptors. GABA is your nervous system's brake pedal. It's what tells your racing thoughts, slow down, we're safe here. A 2014 double-blind study published in Nutrients found that participants who took 600 milligrams of lemon balm extract showed significantly reduced anxiety and improved mood within 3 hours. Not sedation, not fog, just ease. Researchers at Northumbria University in the UK discovered something even more fascinating. Lemon balm doesn't just calm anxiety, it sharpens cognitive performance while doing it. Students given lemon balm before stressful tasks showed improved accuracy and calmness simultaneously. Think about that. A plant that helps you think clearly while feeling peaceful. Here's why. Lemon balm inhibits an enzyme called GABA transaminase, which breaks down calming neurotransmitters. By gently slowing that breakdown, your body's natural relaxation chemistry stays active longer. A 2011 study in psychosomatic medicine showed that lemon balm combined with valerian root improved sleep quality in postmenopausal women by 33%. Not through force, but through invitation. And for those whose anxiety lives in the gut, the second brain, lemon balm's antispasmodic properties may help ease digestive tension. Studies suggest it relaxes smooth muscle tissue, which is why traditional herbalists used it for nervous stomach and IBS symptoms. Harvard researchers noted that chronic stress depletes acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter critical for memory and focus. Lemon balm appears to protect acetylcholine from degradation, which may explain why ancient texts praised it for sharpening the mind while soothing the heart. Nature doesn't choose between clarity and calm. Why should we? Now, let's prepare lemon balm the way it deserves. Not as a transaction, but as a conversation. Start with fresh or dried leaves, organic if possible, because this plant absorbs everything from its environment, just like you do. You'll need about 2 teaspoons of dried leaves or 3 teaspoons of fresh per cup. Boil your water, then let it cool for 60 seconds. Lemon balm's volatile oils are delicate. Scorching water destroys the very compounds that carry the medicine. We're aiming for about 190 degrees Fahrenheit, just below boiling. Pour the water over the leaves in a covered vessel. A teapot with a lid. A mason jar. A ceramic mug with a saucer on top. The cover matters. Those aromatic oils that calm your nervous system will escape as steam if you let them. Let it steep for 10 minutes. Not 7. Not 15. 10. Not just because science recommends it, but because your soul needs that pause. Those 10 minutes are part of the ritual. They're the space between asking and receiving, between wanting and allowing. While you wait, light a candle if you have one. Not for aesthetics, for intention. Fire transforms. And so does this moment. When the 10 minutes pass, strain the leaves. Hold the cup in both hands. Feel the warmth. Notice the scent, lemony, green, faintly sweet, like summer grass after rain. Before you drink, whisper or think one thing you're releasing. One thing you're ready to let go of. Anxiety doesn't need a name, just acknowledgement. Then sip slowly, not gulping, not rushing, sipping. Let each mouthful travel. Tongue, throat, belly. Breathe between sips. You can add raw honey if sweetness feels right. A slice of fresh lemon if you want brightness. A cinnamon stick if you need grounding. but the plant alone is enough. It's always been enough. Before we go deeper, let's honor lemon balm's strength with respect. Nature is gentle, but never powerless. Lemon balm may interact with thyroid medications. If you have hypothyroidism or take levothyroxine, consult your doctor first, as it may reduce thyroid hormone activity. It can also potentiate sedatives and anti-anxiety medications. If you're taking benzodiazepines, barbiturates, or sleep aids, combining them with lemon balm could amplify drowsiness. Avoid during pregnancy and breastfeeding unless supervised by a healthcare provider. Some people experience mild digestive upset or headache with high doses. Start small. 1 cup. See how your body responds. That said, lemon balm plays beautifully with others. Lemon balm plus passion flower creates a synergy studied at the University of Pennsylvania. Together, they support deeper sleep without morning grogginess. Lemon balm plus chamomile is the classic evening duo. One calms the mind, the other softens the body. Lemon balm plus holy basil addresses both nervous system dysregulation and cortisol imbalance, making it ideal for chronic stress. Lemon balm plus ashwagandha, used in Ayurvedic Western blends, targets anxiety at multiple receptor sites. And here's a secret: adding a pinch of black pepper or a drop of peppermint oil to your lemon balm tea enhances absorption of its bioactive compounds. But the most powerful combination isn't botanical. It's you plus stillness, you plus intention, you plus the willingness to receive what this plant offers. Because the medicine isn't just in the chemistry, it's in the ceremony of slowing down enough to let it work. Now, let the music soften. Let your gaze lower. Let your body settle deeper into whatever is holding you. If you've made your tea, hold it. If not, simply close your eyes and imagine the warmth in your palms. Feel the weight of the cup, the heat radiating, the faint steam rising like tiny prayers into the air. Take a sip, or imagine taking one. Notice the first taste, subtle, citrus, green. Not aggressive, not demanding, just present. As the liquid moves down your throat, picture it as liquid light. Warm, golden green, traveling through your chest, your belly, spreading like gentle roots into every tense corner of your body. With each breath, imagine those roots reaching the places you hold fear. The knot between your shoulder blades, the tightness in your jaw, the flutter in your chest that never quite stops. And as lemon balm's medicine meets those places, imagine them softening, not breaking, not fighting, just releasing. Like a fist that's been clenched so long it forgot it could open. Breathe in, I am safe. Breathe out, I am held. Visualize the lemon balm plant itself. Picture its leaves, soft, serrated, resilient, growing not in perfect gardens, but in humble places, roadside edges, forest clearings, anywhere the earth cracks open just enough for green to emerge. This plant doesn't need perfect conditions to thrive, and neither do you. With each sip, real or imagined, feel tension dissolving, like morning mist over still water, like smoke dissipating into sky, like ice melting into river. Your heartbeat slows, not because you forced it, but because you finally gave it permission. Somewhere beneath your ribs, something unclenches. Somewhere behind your thoughts, space opens. Somewhere in the center of your chest, your heart remembers, oh, this is what ease feels like. Stay here as long as you need. There is no rush. There has never been a rush. The world will wait. And when you're ready, not before, let your eyes gently open. Welcome back. So here we are, at the end of 20 minutes that, I hope, felt like an exhale. Lemon balm doesn't promise to erase your challenges. It won't solve what needs solving, but it will remind your nervous system that even in the midst of chaos, there is a place inside you that knows how to soften. A place that remembers calm isn't the absence of difficulty. It's the presence of resilience. For 2,000 years, this plant has whispered the same invitation. You don't have to hold everything so tightly. The Greeks knew it. The monks knew it. The grandmothers knew it. And now you know it too. If lemon balm brought you ease tonight, wait until you meet passion flower, the bloom that weaves deep dreams and unravels insomnia with the patience of a master weaver. That story is waiting for you next. Before you go, I want to ask you something. What did you feel during this journey? Did your shoulders drop? Did your breath deepen? Did something inside you remember it's allowed to rest? Leave a comment below. Share this with someone whose heart needs reminding. And if these quiet revolutions serve you, subscribe, because there are so many more plants waiting to meet you in the stillness. May the spirit of lemon balm wrap around you tonight like a blanket woven from moonlight, honey, and the kind of peace that doesn't need to be earned. It was always yours. You just forgot. Now you remember. Sound of herbs, where science meets soul, and every plant has a story.